Before we begin this problem, I would like you to take a moment to maybe pause the video and read over what the question is asking. Once you've done so, I'm going to draw myself a picture, and I've already done that here in the video, where this line is representing Scott as he runs towards Amanda. He leaves at 12:21, his rate is 7 miles per hour. His distance is unknown, so we let it be d. His time is also unknown, so we're going to let it be t. Now Michael, he left at 11:45. His rate is 6 miles per hour. His distance, we know it to be 3 miles further than Scott's. And his time, we know he left 36 minutes before Scott did. So he had an extra 36 minutes of travel. Now 36 minutes, we need to convert that to hours, so 36 over 60 gives me 3 over 5. So his time is going to be t plus 3 over 5. So now we have two equations we can create, one for Scott and one for Michael. For Scott, we get 7t equals d, because rate times time equals distance. And then for Michael, we get 6 times t plus 3/5 equals d plus 3. So now we have two equations to solve. So the first one with Scott is already solved for us for d. The one for Michael, we can distribute the 6. We get 6t plus 18 over 5 equals d plus 3. Now to solve for d, I subtract 3 from both sides. I get 6t plus 3 over 5 equals d. So now I have two equations, both solved for d. And anywhere I see a d, I can put 7t, because that was our first equation. So instead of d, for the second equation, 3 over 5 equals d. Now in place of d, I can put in 7t. So instead of 6t plus 3/5 equals d, I get 6t plus 3/5 equals 7t. So when I solve this for t, I'm going to get t equals 3 over 5. So now I know the time that it took for Scott to travel. So we know his rate being 7 miles per hour. We know his time is 3/5. Now the distance that he traveled is just multiplying those two together, which is going to be 21 over 5. So his distance is 21 over 5. Now the problem said that Scott's distance to Amazing Amanda is a whole number, so therefore I need to round this up to the nearest whole number. So the distance will be, instead of 4 1/5, it's going to be now a 5. So his distance, the closest that he could have been to Amanda when he began running, was 5 miles.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.